Well, 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 you didn't think I would pop out this video. Oh yeah, man, the winner of this fight faces the champ, Ed Parker, in the semifinals. We've got the lean and mean E. Gonzalez going up against the machine, the Marshall Machine.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Are you listening?
Ricky J. Sparks.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this epic showdown, and it's a long time coming. Oh yes, I think Marshall Machine decided to go on an extended vacation and got the fight in just in time, man. Just in time, because E. Gonzalez was gonna do a nice little walkover into the semifinals against Ed Parker, but Gonzalez wanted to stay active, and he waited around for Marshall Machine to get this fight in. So the winner of this fight faces Ed Parker in the semifinals. So I just want to say much respect to Gonzalez, because a lot of other guys would just say, give me that semifinal berth. And Gonzalez said, no, man, I want to fight everybody that's in my way. He doesn't care. So much respect to the big man, E. Gonzalez. But here we go. Gonzalez is using an alternate account just because I think he forgot his password on his E. Gonzalez account. So in the blue is Gonzalez, in the red is Marshall Machine, as you see on the screen. Gastelum versus the Stylebender. And you know what? I really like what Gonzalez is doing. He's pressuring him. He's staying in punching range. He's not allowing Marshall Machine to get those Adesanya kicks off. And in my opinion, I don't think anyone does it better in this game at chain kick attacks like Adesanya. I guess you would put him with, who else does great kicks? Bruce Lee, man. He's got some crazy kicks. There's some guys that are really good at using Bruce Lee for those chain kicks. And don't forget Zabit. And what about Big Daddy Yair Rodriguez? He's got some good kicks, but Adesanya has one of the best. But Gonzalez is doing a nice job. And a lot of people have faced Gonzalez over the years, man. Gonzalez, he has that ability of basically taking the first round off just to visualize what you're going to do, man. He kind of Mayweathers you or Anderson Silva's you. Remember my impersonation of Anderson Silva? Ricky, I do that to keep my stamina up, and then I go for the kill like I go for the kill when I go fishing. That's it. But yeah, he'll give you that first round just to let you do your thing, and then he'll come and really pressure you and really drain you out. But he's doing a nice job utilizing the boxing of Gastelum. I really like what I'm seeing here out of Gonzalez. And it just seems like Marshall Machine, he just can't get comfortable. He's using that nice little kick to the body to try to create some space. Nice combo right there. But Gonzalez is conserving his energy just because he's throwing punches, man. He's nice. I like how he swayed to the right there and landed that nice straight. But those punches, he could throw a bunch of punches, keep that stamina up, and be okay in the stamina game as long as he doesn't get rocked or dropped. So he's doing a good job just throwing that jab out there. I love how Gonzalez does that. But the one thing he has to worry about is Marshall Machine is unpredictable. And with Adesanya, man, he could land just one big shot. Oh, just like that. He missed. He was way out there. But he could land one big shot and change the whole dynamic of the fight. So since it's a round break here, I'm going to take a sip out of some nice espresso. Oh, that's a drink of choice. Ooh, that went down pretty hard, man. It's pretty strong, man. I don't even remember how. Oh, look at this. I don't even remember how many scoops I put in there. I filled it right to the top. It's the old school stainless steel espresso maker. And look at Gonzalez is turning Marshall Machine into the meat grinder here with these beautiful shots. Oh, what a sidestep. Is it over? It's over, Big Daddies. Oh, my goodness. That, in my opinion, was beautiful, controlled, technical boxing, adding some nice Muhammad Ali footwork, and E. Gonzalez is one win away, and one win away of facing the decorated champ in Eddie Parker. But let's see if Marshall Machine can battle back here. And looking at Romero, if you haven't seen the podcast, I did a nice little round table with Ed Parker and Romero 17. And we all predicted that Romero was going to beat Costa. But boys, man, I'm kind of leaning towards Costa. I don't know. I'm not going to change my pick. But I kind of feel like Costa is going to use that crazy striking pressure to maybe catch Romero. But I'm not changing my pick yet, but I'm kind of leaning both ways. I picked Romero's going to win via decision. Well, let's see what Martial Machine could do, man. I like how he switched up and picked a guy that's more compact, that's more well-rounded than an Adesanya. Oh, and uppercut city right there. And that's big for Martial Machine. Number one, to gain that confidence, and number two, to break down that head health early. And let's see the ground game of these guys. Oh, getting into the stack action. Oh, big shots. Oh my gosh. See, if you try to arm trap in that position and then you miss, it only takes about 5 or 6 shots and the referee will jump in. Kind of early. They should let the fight go, in my opinion. Nice strikes by Gonzalez. Trying to find his groove here. Find his feet in the second fight. And I love how Gonzalez's fighting style. He just likes to pop the jab out, pop, 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 hit you with a shot, then try to get you closer to that cage and then keep on ripping you to the body. He's kind of like a Diaz, you know? Oh, and then he gives him a smelly out of nowhere. Wow. Both of these guys are so unpredictable. Oh, look at that. That was beautiful. Martial Machine, man, he's no slouch. If you guys think Gonzalez is just going to run through him, he's not going to go down without a fight, that's for sure. Oh, gets the takedown out of nowhere. Beautiful timing, too. You know, his opponent's thinking striking, and then he's like, you know what, let's go for that takedown. There's only a minute left. Let's get some points. You got to give this round to Martial Machine here. He's got some top game. He's working some ground and pound. No, and I love this position. Ooh, man, looking to strike right there. Good job on Gonzalez of getting out. Not a lot of time left. And the stamina game is slight advantage to Gonzalez. But it's pretty even. Pretty even for sure. Nice shots at the end, though. Stamping his round victory right there. Great job. So let's see what's going to happen here, man. Very interested to see now what Gonzalez is going to do. Is he going to come out more aggressive? Yeah, definitely the round 4 Martial Machine, not mind. So here we go. I'm very interested, kind of interested to see what Gonzalez is going to do here. Because, you know, whatever he was doing that first round, it didn't really work. Let's see if he could be more aggressive. I think an aggressive Gonzalez is a tough Gonzalez. There he goes. Oh man. Let's hope the internet gods can keep this connection clean here. That sidestep too is pretty deadly. If you can time when your opponent starts his combos and sidestep at that exact moment, you basically have a nice window to land a couple of good shots. And if you're ever bored, people, go offline and do a fight now against the legends. In legend mode, in legendary mode for difficulty, and you'll notice that the opponent that you face, doesn't matter who you face, the computer just really loves to do that sidestep. You got to be so careful. Oh, nice uppercut, and he decides to go for the takedown. Sorry, I'm stuttering. That's kind of crazy, man. He's got to be really confident in his ground game to go for a takedown right after getting a nice rock right there. I guess he wants to plant the seed that he's not just going to keep this on the feet, man. He's not one-dimensional. Whoa! What a slip straight action. That was nice. He was like on the move too. Wow, Martial Machine is showing, man, that he wants that third fight. And this is best 2 out of 3. First guy to win 2 fights moves on to face the champ, Ed Parker. And Ed Parker's been waiting, man. He's been waiting to get his semi-final bout underway. And let's hope that these guys can get this done in the next few days so we can get the epic final action going on. And let me know if you want to see. We did this for one of the tournaments. We did like a press conference before the main event where I sat down, kind of like the Ariel Helwani of EA Sports UFC 3. I sat down with the 2 contestants in the finals and we just talked back and forth. And I asked them questions that were unrelated to the UFC and questions that were related to the UFC, and in particular the final. And it was kind of cool to hear what the 2 finalists had to say about each other and not giving a lot away what they're going to do in the final. So let me know if you want to see that, a nice podcast style of video. And if you don't know, man, FCB is already in the final. He's waiting. He's relaxing with his feet up, waiting to see who he's going to face. And that'll be kind of cool to get FCB on the mic. Only know FCB through like text messaging, so it'd be nice to put a name to a voice. Oh, it doesn't get the takedown. Better round for Gonzalez, but Martial Machine did get those stuns, man. Oh. Let's see what Gonzalez can do here. Nice. He's really good at landing that kick, man. He has that ability when he's in close range like that to still have that flexibility to throw that kick up. But in my opinion, in all the rounds, this is Gonzalez's best round, when he could work his opponent after seeing what they have. And see how he does that? He loves to just go at you, pressure you with shots. This is his round. So Martial Machine needs to be so careful. Needs to be very, very careful. Oh, nice uppercut. He's got to be careful not to get into that phone booth fight with Gonzalez. And he's doing a fantastic job utilizing his great boxing and wrestling skills to throw off the timing of Gonzalez. And Gonzalez knows, man. He knows he's down on the scorecard, so you may see him take some chances. He has to. He really has to. And you shouldn't worry about getting embarrassed. Oh, nice. Look at this. We shouldn't be. Wow. Hold on, people. Don't be embarrassed about getting KO'd. But look at the surge by Gonzalez. Wow. I thought he was down in the dumps, man. And look at him getting the drops, getting the rocks. And he is doing a fantastic job coming at him. Fake that kick to the head right there. Oh, I love how he does that. He's just so confident throwing it in close range like that. A little mic issues. Is one of these guys playing the game like outside or something? Did you guys hear that mic? It's definitely not my mic. Great takedown. This is still Gonzalez's round, but I think he needs a finish. But these judges, the judges in the game are pretty good though, all in all. They're actually better than the judges in real life. Please. Perry won that fight. What do you guys think about that? Nice, good denials right here. And in this situation, when you get the back like that, I'm just looking at my opponent's hands, and whatever hand they move is the side that I deny. Great job by Martial Machine turning this last minute or so into a wrestling match, and this is what he needs to do. Gonzalez's head is blinking though. You guys see that in the top right? His head's blinking. But he wants this fight on the feet. He may fake to the leg and go up. He's got to block one. Oh, he decides to go up. Gets it. But not a lot of time. He's got to take his chances. Leads with the front kick. Doesn't get it. Marshall. Oh, Marshall's tired. Oh, he's standing there. Oh, I would have loved to see a knee. And Marshall Machine takes it. Did you guys see that? Whoever's recording this could not wait for the judges to reveal it. And how about that, man? We are going to a third and deciding fight in this Real Fights tournament action. Now, the winner of this fight faces Eddie Paca. And no touch. So here we go. Let me break this down for you, man. You got Thompson being controlled by Gonzalez. You got Woodley being controlled by Marshall Machine. And already we're seeing typical E. Gonzalez peppering his opponent with shots. Oh, he's going for the hug early. Going for the clinch. Now, if Gonzalez could get away here, you know he wants the fight. Just, he doesn't want this, though. And this is the classic striker versus grappler that we're having, boys. Marshall Machine could keep it like this. Keep it as a wrestling match. Control Gonzalez's stand-up game. This is going to be his fight. Oh, going for a ride. Dan Severn, Mad Dog Macias. Haha, you guys remember that? That was UFC. What was that, UFC 4 or 5? Nice. Let's see what he could do, though. Let's see what he could do in this position. He gets posturing up right there. He doesn't get. He's got to remember, if he can get postured up right here, he's got to understand that he can deny it. And my dog is not happy with this wrestling match right here. I don't know if you heard him. He wants to see a stand-up war, definitely. But good job on Marshall Machine. But the thing is, can he maintain this for 5 rounds, you know? Every fight, every round, I mean, starts on the feet. Is he going to be able to continue this ability of stifling his opponent? Oh, but look at Gonzalez. He should push off here. Oh, Gonzalez is kind of rolling the dice here, but nice by keeping it as a grappling match. And this is where Gonzalez needs to get working here. He knows that Marshall Machine wants to make this a grappling battle, but you know what? I don't know if I agree with Marshall Machine's game plan, in my opinion, because he did so well in that second fight when he was on the feet with Romero. But I guess he feels like he has a stat advantage against Thompson. Good job right there, mixing it up to the head, to the body. See that? So hard to see and block in that position. Oh, tickles the ankle, gets up. But look at the stamina's going down here for Gonzalez because he has to work so hard to get out of these positions. And in a way, he's kind of being a little gun shy too. Gonzalez is anticipating a takedown. See, in this situation, see that takedown right there? If you do my strategy of takedown defense, hold L2 and R2 and up, you can get, your opponent can get deep into that takedown. And if you do L2, R2 and up, you get the double under. And you can just push away. And you have, there's more of that window to deny that takedown when you go L2, R2 and up, or L2, R2 in any direction really. But your opponent, your guy has to have that type of takedown defense. But that round, I think, was Marshall Machine's, man. This is quite the showdown. Both guys, oh, good takedown defense. But both guys are showing glimpses of their fighting style, really. Again, it's a striker versus grappler, but my opinion, I don't know if Gonzalez can stop this, though. You know, some people are sitting at home, they're like, oh, Ricky, this is a boring fighting style. Nah, man, get that out of your head. It's whatever it takes to win. Whatever it takes to win. And in my opinion, I respect Marshall Machine's ability to turn this into a wrestling battle. But if Gonzalez, he's a wild man though. He could have easily gotten out of that position and stood up. But he wants to prove to this guy that if you want to wrestle, I could wrestle too, even using the Wonder Boy Thompson. And look at Gonzalez. He's got the mount. Ooh, sneaking up the middle. Right there is Marshall Machine right there. Great job. But you got to hand it to Marshall Machine of keeping his stamina high, man. Stamina's doing really good. And no, I'm not getting emotional. I've been gulping espressos all morning. Kind of feeling it. Oh, slow dance action. Oh, smart move. Yeah, that was a lot of smarts, but what a great job by Gonzalez of being unpredictable. And you know Marshall Machine was not thinking that Gonzalez is going to go for a takedown after getting clinched by him. Well, this is good work by Gonzalez. Oh man, this is good work by Gonzalez. And you know Gonzalez is doing this just to let Marshall Machine know that if he wants to grapple, he's not just going to stand there. He's just not going to lie there and let him do his thing. He's going to fight back. And what I'm thinking, if this round ends, you may see more striking by Marshall Machine. Oh, he's trying. He's trying to soften him up. This position's pretty crazy. Because to deny your opponent's transitions here, it's some of them, it's very subtle. You see the hands kind of spread out, and that means it's a particular direction. But look at this. Is he going to have enough time to finish? Gonzalez doing a nice job grabbing the hips. Wow, how would you score this round? Very interesting. Very interesting. You may... Let's see. Yeah, you got to give that to Marshall Machine. 2 rounds to nothing? Fantastic job. 2 rounds to nothing here. And Gonzalez is now swimming upstream, man. He's got to get busy. He's got to get busy because he can't allow to drop any more rounds. And this is where, in a way, Gonzalez... In a way, he's kind of maybe hitting that panic button because if this goes to a decision, he's 2 rounds to nothing. And look at that. And again, L2, R2, and up would definitely stop that. You could actually see the animation happening. You could see your opponent taking you down. And if you hit it, you could stifle that takedown. This is this is where things get dicey because, wow, Marshall Machine doesn't get the clinch, doesn't get the takedown. He's gonna get peppered with shots. Good takedown defense. And if you're in E. Gonzalez's corner, do you just not kick anymore? Do you just use your great boxing skills? And you know he has it. It's so tricky, though, when you're dealing with a guy like this that wants to take you down. Nice shots by Gonzalez. Gonzalez is trying to pour it on. Here's another thing, too. If there's like a minute 30 left in the round, if I'm Gonzalez, I would start throwing kicks. Because even if you get taken down, there's only a minute or so left. Oh, look at this, the clinch. Good denial. Nice. And I like how Gonzalez is not just pushing away. He's fighting the fight that Marshall Machine wants to fight. Marshall Machine stunned. Good job on Marshall here of just kind of clearing the cobwebs and not going berserk. You want to go bonkers and start throwing haymakers back at Gonzalez because that's what Gonzalez wants. He wants you to throw shots. He wants you to get into a brawl, and that's where he shines. Nice head movement. Marshall Machine just needs to continue doing his thing, picking his shots, getting those takedowns, keeping him down. Here we go. So there's a minute left. I'd love to see Gonzalez throw some kicks. There you go. Oh, good little blitz right there by Marshall Machine. Oh, nice. And I love that because he didn't throw that the whole round. He didn't throw that the whole round, so Marshall Machine did not see that one coming, that's for sure. And this is definitely E. Gonzalez's round, showing the heart of a champion. Dropping that first round, then dropping that second round, and then coming back and hitting shots, and now he's got that stamina advantage. It looked like he was doing the Muhammad Ali shuffle there. But good round. Martial Machine needs to regroup. What a competitive fight, boys. What a competitive fight. If this is hockey, if this is soccer, man, we're in sudden death overtime. And next victory goes on to Ed Parker. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. So here we go, man. The championship rounds. No touch for Gonzalez. And Gonzalez is kind of like I told you guys, he's like the Diaz brothers, man. He doesn't want to show any love inside the octagon. He'll show you love after the fight. He'll send you a nice message. But in the fight, he does not want to touch gloves. He doesn't want to do any of that stuff. And look at this. Getting the clinch. Faking. Oh, nice. He faked left, fake right, and then he said, how about a nice smelly elbow? And like I said in the beginning of the video, this is where Gonzalez shines, man. When he's got that sweat on, when he's got popped a couple times, he comes alive in the 4th and 5th rounds. And even the 3rd. But he's a guy that, like I said, he fights when things get dicey. Oh! And when the fight is worn on. But he gets hit right there. I kind of like to see Martial Machine let his hands go. Woodley's got some heavy hands, and he doesn't need to throw with volume. Just pick his shots. Woodley's that big welterweight puncher, man. Nice. Just working the leg, too. Oh, he missed it. Oh, he's trying to go for that jab uppercut combination. It's a little too far out, though. Gonzalez is doing a nice job staying within his comfort range. Doesn't want to get too close to him. Oh! Great combination. And here comes the controlled zombie in E. Gonzalez. Oh, nice head movement, though. Gonzalez got to be careful, though. He can't be reckless. He's not dealing with, a tomato can, man. He's dealing with Martial Machine. Great job. It's unbelievable how this fight has just completely made a crazy turn. It looked like Martial Machine had this fight in the bag, in my opinion. Doing well in the first 2 rounds, but to grapple for 5 rounds against a Gonzalez is tough. And especially to deal with Gonzalez's pressure, it's not easy. But Gonzalez finally woke up in the 3rd, and now here he is in the 4th. And he's going to even up these rounds. Yeah, Martial Machine needs to fire back here. He needs to fire back with the... Oh, no! He ducked down, and that's... Oh, my gosh. What unbelievable timing. That came out of nowhere. And look at E. Gonzalez. Looked like he was out of it in the first 2 rounds, and then came up with the classic Gonzalez style, and he'll be facing Ed Parker. I cannot wait for that fight. That's going to be so fun to watch. Anyways, guys, this is Ricky J, baby, from Ricky J Sports. Have a good one. And don't forget, you are awesome. And if you can, slap a like for George St. Pierre. See you later. Fettuccine Alfredo.
Are you intoxicated or something?